Today we're doing a review on my Hoyt Klash. This is a very awesome bow, split limb. It's got the binary cam system and a whisker biscuit, HHA single pin optimizer sight. It goes up 65 yards to the sight. Got some. This is a carbon fiber limb and body. We're in a grip handle right here to hold your bow when you're walking through the woods. It's set at 47 pounds, 25-inch draw length. Very steady bow. This bow has some sort of like plastic polyester grip with a thumb piece for my thumb to go on. It has a 4-arrow quiver with the dual holder. It slides right in on top, like to the side of my sight, just like this. Screw it in. She ain't going nowhere. Take it out, we're just undoing that. Pull it out. You adjust the sight by loosening this knob. You can bring it all the way up to 60 yards, all the way down to 10 yards. Right now I got it at 20. This bow is very accurate. It took me a while to get good at shooting it because, I don't shoot much until I got this bow. I bought it at Rack and Reel for $670. This was my summer savings, and 10 out of 10 I would give this bow if you were to rate it. It's a beginner bow, very great bow for the price, very light and handles well. I'm very stable with it, and I'm getting just real good at shooting it from farther distances. Now that I'm not able to play football, I'll be shooting it a lot more, but this bow with the sight right here, you see, I don't know if you can see it, this little piece right here, you can't see it very well because of the lighting. You screw the sight in. There we go. See, there's a little bit of yellow now right here. And that makes your pin right here a lot less dim if you're shooting in the bright, or if you're shooting at a nighttime, which is good for like beginners. Sometimes you can't see your sight pin when you're hunting. If it's a later night, you see a deer come out, you can brighten that up. All the light goes into here, circles around in a coil, and comes up and feeds this pin with light. I also have a level in my sight, and I think the sight was like $160. I really recommend this. There's another HHA sight, which is you turn it. I think that one goes up to 80 yards. This one my dad has on his Elite Impulse 31, which I can do a review on that after. And yeah, overall, this bow has got the, I forget what these things are called right here, but it helps with if your cam is cam lean. These are very big cams if you can't tell. Probably like 5 inches from here to here. Very, very smooth drawback. Sits onto the back wall. Like, see? I don't know if you can see that. Do it again. And it's very smooth. I like this for walking through the woods. You just hold it like this. Very quiet bow. It does not have a draw stop. It is slappy string. And, it took me a while for me to get it right where it needs to be with the sight and my whisker biscuit, get them aligned. Sometimes it'll send the arrow out a little crooked. The only thing I would change on this bow if I were to be able to design it is these cams. They're very good cams. The binary cam system that Hoyt has is awesome. But the string the way it fits on this cam, it's very like thin cam piece. So when you shoot, so if you're shooting at an angle, like you pull it back, and if you got to pull your string to the side or something, then your string can pop off. That's only happened to me once. My brother is a retard and pulling back my bow with 2 fingers, and he lets go when it's like right here. And I got some I found this stabilizer on my dad's friend's old bow. I just took it off, because I don't really look to spend $30 on something when I already got one right here. And this bow almost has like the Synergy type of frame. It's got all these little holes in it to make it lighter. I think with the bow with nothing on it, no sight, or it's like 3.7 pounds or some crazy stuff like that. It's the Mossy Oak camo. Get serious, get hoyt. I suppose a little bit top heavy, but not bad. Not bad at all. The sight probably isn't the best for this bow because right now, but will be in like a year or two when I'm starting to pull more, because right now it's only good up to 40 yards because of my sight and my poundage. Like my bow doesn't shoot as fast as it should be if it's maxed out into 70. This bow, its draw length is 18 to 29 inches. 15 to 70 pounds for these cams. And when you adjust it, you just do little increments like half turn to bring it to where it wants to be. I know these cams sometimes are known to come out of sync, but overall this is a great bow. I would recommend it to anybody. I think without anything on it, it's $429, but then I got this whisker biscuit and my sight, and I bought some arrows with it, and it was $670. And this is what the box, my sight came in for a box. Optimizer light, world's #1 single pin adjustable sight. I don't know if you can see that. And then this is what I shoot for an arrow. Focus. It's a carbon trace, 1400 grain, spine aligned, powered by Victory Archery. Now I'm going to show you my release. I have lots of releases. I think I have like 5 or 6, but some people don't like Cobra releases, but I actually really like this release, Very quick, quiet. You fits right on your wrist real tight. Put it on there. And one thing I was thinking about the other day, you get your release. The tip of your finger is very sensitive, too sensitive to be able to build muscle memory. So you will set this thing off different every single time if you use this. If you just use the tip of your finger. So what I like to do, you see this little piece right here in your finger. Mine's pretty fat, but whatever. I like to take my release and put this little piece right here right over that when I fire it. Here, I'll make it so you can see it. And then you pull it, and it's very steady. And when I pull back my bow, I pull it back, and instead of just letting go like that, I pull back, and I just rest my finger on it, and I pull my elbow back to something behind me, so it's very just like smooth and sudden when it goes off, and that way it helps me just think that I always need to be on my target, because when I start to pull back my elbow, the bow's going to go off. So this is the 2017 Hoyt Klash. You should buy this bow. P.S. It's better than Jacob's Diamond Edge SP1. Thanks, guys.